What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flip the Script. Today, I am here with my good friend Craig, who you also may recognize from Cobra Kai, plays Dieter. How you doing, Craig?
Doing well, doing well. It's very early in the morning. I'm not usually this up.
How long ago did you get up?
You don't want to know
Like 1 minute before.
that. 30 seconds, yeah.
30 seconds. I mean, dude, you got ready pretty quickly.
I do make a very good 10-second coffee.
Nice. Well, this is exciting. We're both fans of Survivor, and season 50 just came out, the first episode, and I mean, I knew we had to talk about it, and we did. We were gonna do this live stream discussion, but I couldn't help but call Craig at 11 at night when the episode ended, and we were chatting about the first episode, which I thought was phenomenal. What did you think right off the bat? Survivor 50 episode 1.
I thought it was really great, like just how the crew put everything together. Just, I mean, so the detail within the past seasons, it's been like very gritty, and the camera quality has gotten so much better. And then they will now slow down the shots, and it will be very much cleaner. And you put that all together, and you put it on top of, they put the old music back in the voting.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything just, I mean, it felt very nostalgic despite being the newest season.
Yeah. And then especially like, and this is gonna be spoilers, guys. So if you haven't seen episode 1 of Survivor, turn away. Especially like, the challenge early on with Coach and Azie, like that was just like, the South Pacific rematch. That was iconic. Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool.
Because they put their beef aside, but then like 30 minutes to an hour into the episode later, it comes back.
Yeah.
So it was like, so I'm gonna jump into a different story here, right? So today is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, right? So it's sort of like, you have Ash and Gary from the old show. That one brief moment, they're like working together, and then it's back to being rivals.
Sounds like two people from another show that we both like, or one that maybe you were in. And...
Yeah. Doesn't come to mind. Doesn't come to mind.
It makes for some interesting storytelling, but hopefully they can come together at the end. What did you think about
that? Brings on the discussion here. Azie, Coach, which one's Cobra Kai, which one's Miyagi-Do to you?
Oh. Ooh. I feel like Coach is wait. Well, the thing is, Coach was on the Villains tribe back in Heroes vs. Villains, but I feel like he's more of like a Miyagi-Do now. I feel like he's Miyagi-Do, and I'm gonna go Azie.
Some people say that Miyagi-Do are the villains.
I guess that's what you would say, since you are a loyal Cobra Kai. You have never left the dojo. You've never
we'll take Azie.
You'll take Azie for Cobra Kai?
Yeah.
Because Ozzy's the good guy and Cobra Kai.
No, because he's the athlete.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Miyagi-Do are just a bunch of wimps.
I didn't say it.
So what did you think about the that whole situation with Azie being mad at Coach because Coach stole the key? Because Azie is the one who got the key off the thing, but Coach is the one who took it. Now Azie said to Q, if you get it off, I will not take it. But Coach was not involved in that at all. So like Coach won fairly, but Azie said like, it was messed up. And what did you think about that situation?
I don't think Coach was in the wrong at all. I think he was right to do what he did. And honestly, if Azie had if Azie found a problem in that, he should have made 2 different sticks. He made his stick to slap the key off, and Coach made a stick to pick the key up. You can't pick the key up with the stick they used to slap it off.
Yeah.
You have made a separate stick to pick it up. And so Coach was in there just to swoop it up just because, I mean, free lunch, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, that's the challenge too. It's not like, it's not like whoever gets the key off first wins. Like, and I think it was Azie just kind of being like bitter and being a sore loser because he was on that thing for, I think they said they were like doing that for like 45 minutes, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That was insane.
I think I heard him say a couple times like, ow, my back. Because he's leaned over inside of this, like, I don't know the word for it, the tic-tac-toe pattern.
Yeah.
Wooden beams. And he stuck himself through it in such an awkward position trying to throw this flimsy stick that he's just made out of other sticks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he was really the only one like doing it, right? Like, I mean, they were like kind of like, wasn't he like doing the most attempts?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we saw. Wait. I don't know if we really saw, Q do and say too much, and Coach made his stick to pick it up. You can't, his thing broke because he was just relying straight on, okay, let's make the strong back, the strong base, and, get that thing to pick it up. But
yeah, Coach definitely had a smarter strategy. But I guess if all of them did Coach's strategy, then they would just be standing there. Like someone had to get the key down ultimately.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that Coach threw the first punch.
Yeah, I think it was.
He didn't strike first. It was definitely a blindside.
Yeah,
like an illegal kick to the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't like. I don't blame Coach at all because he did not. It's not like he said, Azie, if you get the key down, I won't take it. He didn't go back on his word or anything. He was never part of any deal. He was just from the beginning. He was that's why he never said anything. So it's like, I think it was fine.
That's what I said. I think it's fair game.
Yeah. My shirt is so wrinkled. I don't know why I brought attention to it, but we have matching shirts, Craig and I. Cobrakaikid, thank you for repping. I appreciate that.
I don't know why mine's reversed, You got the wrong camera.
What?
Yeah, I'm flip side, I'm reverse.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Wait, is this reverse?
I see it regular. I see it the regular way.
Okay. For me, this is my left hand, and this is my right hand.
Yes, but wait. Okay, wait. Point to the shared screen.
This side, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I think we're good, right?
Okay, I think we're good.
Thank you, Meme View 2566 for joining. Meme View says, "Yo, I don't think you should draft Jenna and Kyle. I just got a feeling." Yeah, that was actually Craig was those were going to be Craig's first picks, both Jenna and Kyle.
I was leaning Kyle. you always want to pick a former winner.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now at least you get one and I get one, or maybe I get two and you get zero. Depends on whether you pick your winner pick first.
Yeah. Well, I guess because we already know that Jenna and Kyle are out. We're not going to include them on this. But yeah, I guess before we go to the draft, what did you think about Jenna's elimination? I'm kind of bummed because I mean, like, she's the first. She was on the first season. It was such a big deal for her to come back. It's like a player from the first season competing in Survivor 50, and it's like, boom, she's out.
Yeah, that's always the thing. Like, someone's like, oh, I've been out of the game for this many years. You know, it's not going to work if I come back. And then for this to happen, they're like, see, I told you so. And it's so hard for them to like build up the confidence to come back in and approach the game, a game that they don't see as the same game anymore. I mean, she played before there were hidden immunity idols. So
before there was even strategy. What's his name? Freaking did the alphabet method. Remember?
Yep.
Forgot his name. What's his name again?
I can't tell you what his name is. I learned about the alphabet method like, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. I was doing some reading.
Oh wait.
The first season came out. I don't know how old I was, but it was like
came out 25
back
years
in
ago.
my memory of like either I'm going to school and I'm going to have Pringles for lunch, or Jenna's going to get voted out in Survivor.
Yeah. So I wasn't even born. Crazy. I mean, I think, and oh wait, no. Oh yeah, Rizzo is 25. So he was like, he might have not been born when. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, I saw something on Twitter yesterday that mentioned that Rizzo's like exactly 1 year younger than when Colby played Australia.
Wow.
So they have sort of this, father-son duo.
Yeah.
Bonding going on. It reminded me sort of like in Toy Story 2 when Buzz Lightyear gets to meet his dad, Lieutenant, what was it? It's not Lieutenant. Sorry, I'm thinking of Lieutenant Surge from Pokemon, but Zurg.
Yeah.
Zurg, and they're like playing catch. That's what I looked at. I saw Colby and Rizzo out on the beach. They're playing catch.
Yeah, that'll be a fun dynamic, because at first he was annoyed by him. At first he said he was annoying. But I think he's just excited to be there and excited to play with these legends. Like Rizzo kind of like reminds me of how I would be if I was there. But then yeah, that's my fear, is like I would be there and I'd be really excited, and then people would be like, oh god, this guy is so annoying. We gotta get rid of him. You could argue that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy. We already lost Jenna. You already lose Kyle. It's so you can't stomach, hearing about the his Achilles injury, but obviously that's the right choice to make. And thanks for Jeff coming in even a day, two later, just to be like, yo, we got to check this out again. It's pretty serious. I mean, you might say it's not, and I know you want to keep playing your game, but something even worse could have happened. So I think made the right choice there. But you never want to, you always want to take whatever opportunity you can if it's given to you. Just like if it sounds super crazy, is like just say yes, just go to it. And so for him to come back, a season or two just after already winning, that's super big. And I mean, you could be you would have been like the quickest back to back winner, not back to back, but like 2-time winner. Like Sandra a while to be the 2-time.
Well, Savannah played 149.
If she wins, but like if I meant if like Kyle won again, like there's can only be 150 winner, but so like you only have that opportunity to win one and then win another one within like a year.
No, but Savannah 149. So if she won 50, then she would be the right.
I'm not saying she would win, but I'm not saying he would win either. I'm just saying having that opportunity.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I thought you're saying like he's the only one. Okay.
No, D's in there too. So I mean,
that's true.
Like to have the new era come back and win the new era, and then also win the nostalgic sort of like old era, new era combine season.
Yeah, and at first I was like, "There's no way he's gonna." But that first episode, he was doing great. And I don't know if you been watching any of the interviews with Kyle or Jenna after they got eliminated, like on YouTube or any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like like Kyle's been talking about his strategy, how he was aligned with all these different people, and like the more you hear him talk, it's like, dang, like this is a really good player. And then even Jenna, did you hear the her talk about Christian? How Christian was the one who mentioned Sari was the threat, and then Jenna just agreed, but then Christian like told Devins, and then Devin told Sari that Jenna was the one throwing Sari. Jenna was throwing Sari's name out, but it was really Christian who started that.
I didn't hear that, but you know, Christian's crafty. Good on Christian. I mean, not that I wanted Jenna to go home. Actually, I kind of wanted either Jenna or Sari to go home first. So
you did out of all of them.
I mean, I think you want to throw the punch at an old school player before you throw the punch at a new school player. You have to set the tone for the season. If you just like try and like start picking off all the new players and be like, oh yeah, this is just an old returnee season.
Yes, sir.
Then like, I don't know. You want to throw the punches early. So.
Yeah, I am so surprised that Sari did not go home. It's kind of crazy because of her performance in the challenge, and because of her connection with Azie, like, and because she's a 5-time player. Like, there was just so much against Sari, you know, like then. But
5-time player, winner of the Traders. She got top 5 on Big Brother. When she was
on Big Brother?
Yeah, she was on Big Brother.
Which season?
20, either 25 or 26. So the most recent one was 27. I think Angela Crazy Eyes was 26. So I think she played on 25.
Oh shoot, I gotta watch that.
It was with Felicia. So it was with there's this local girl, Felicia, and she and Sari were like that because on the season her son Jared was like also playing, and nobody knew that Sari and Jared were related. So that was like
Sari's son Jared was playing.
Yeah, so there's your secret twist. I mean, they tell you like within like the first couple episodes. So you have Sari, Felicia, Jared, and then another character, Izzy, because Izzy's like, oh, I already recognize you from Survivor. And she got brought in, and they were like this. And then Izzy went out, and eventually Jared got himself out, and then it was just Felicia and Sari. And then Sari got out, and I don't want to hold up the, whatever, but.
That's crazy. I actually remember Jared from the Loved Ones visit. I think was it Game Changers, or I don't know. It was something. I remember her son coming out for. So if you had a real Survivor fan on the show, they'd be like, "Wait, Jared, I know you. You were in the Loved Ones visit." So
yeah.
So if I was on that season, Big Brother, maybe I would have clocked that.
Yeah. So no, she was on Big Brother, so she's been around to all these different shows, and so it's great to see like that she got a win on Traders, but come back and maybe cement herself as a Survivor winner would be really cool too, because she's also played Australian Survivor. The Survivor versus Australia versus the World. I think it came out last year.
Yeah, which Parvati freaking won. One of the greatest players of all time.
They started taking out the men really early. So I was trying to figure out if maybe they would bring that strategy here and start taking out like the bigger threats, like not the bigger threats and like being bigger threats, but like the bigger threats is in like, hi, I'm Jonathan. Whoa.
Oh, I'm Jonathan. I'm a threat.
Yeah,
Jonathan Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Jolissa? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. What'd you say, Craig?
I was debating coming in here and being like, oh man, I can't believe Daniel was the first boot, and having you be all confused, like, Daniel, who's Daniel?
I probably would have been confused. Like, what?
Yeah, Daniel was the first boot. I thought it was going to be Simon, but it was Daniel. And obviously I'm talking about the real Survivor Australia.
Oh, is that Survivor Australia?
Going on right now. He got 24 contestants, same as here, but they're doing the full, 40 something days. So they're keeping it, old school. But it's weird because they got David Gannett. He was a winner of Survivor Australia All Stars, and then he most recently won a Deal or No Deal Island to the tune of like $5 million and caused the show to like cancel. And now he took over as host. I really like JLP as the host, but I hope you can get into Australian Survivor sometime. Just to watch it.
Yeah, I'd definitely check it out. I want to check out the world one just because it has like, you know, Tony and Suri and Parvati. But yeah, I'll have to check. Is it just as good though? Would you say? Or I mean, there's no Jeff Probst.
There's JLP. Same initials as Jeff Probst.
Oh wow.
JLP is pretty great. I think I started watching it more than watching like New Era. Because I don't know. I like when they have to go out and like use making shelter as like a way to bond and just to get that like camaraderie going. Because I've heard in like the new or like the New Era player like sort of not ex interviews but like recent interviews that they're just like, yeah, we're fine sleeping on the ground, we're fine sleeping in the sand, and I'm like, yeah, but like I feel like part of the old school Survivor was like, okay, we're gonna go and make the shelter, and you make something and like you're proud of it, and so it like I feel like it forges that bond a little bit more.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah,
I forgot exactly when it was, but I remember I was watching the episode yesterday, and at some point, maybe it was like day 2 or something, there was like a whole freaking shelter, and like we didn't see any of that.
Exactly. That's what I miss about like old school is like they would show like the process or like the mindset of like, okay, what do you want to get going on here? And it reminds me a lot of like Robert Louis like Stevenson, just sort of like the Swiss Family Robinson and stuff, or like Treasure Island, just like, you know, going out and actually being sort of like shipwrecked.
Yeah.
And like that's what I like part of Survivor was like, okay, these people are shipwrecked on an island. It's not lost. Their plane didn't crash, but like they're lost on this island, or like, right? So and then they're just trying to come back into civilization. And so it's sort of like, okay, you know, you go on these reward challenges and you get the chickens or you get the fishing gear, and it's sort of like establishing your own like civilization. But and like in order to do that, you need shelter, you need all this other stuff. And so like I feel like if I was over there, I wouldn't even play the game. People would be like, oh, that guy, he's a psycho. And I'd just be going around making shelters and being like, okay, you know, let me get the what was that? There's like you take like the bamboo stick, and when the rainwater comes down, it flips it up and, you know, causes some other things to, you know, little
like,
tree house.
Yeah, like the chain of events, like this like the water comes into this and then makes this happen. And
yeah, so whenever I see them building like bamboo shelters, I'm like, whoa, you know, that's engineering at its finest.
Yeah, I mean, no, I do miss that part too, and I think that's what I think it goes back to, like, you know, we have this new era's 26 days compared to the OG 39 days. I miss the 39 days, if I'm being honest, because it feels this 26 just feels very quick, very fast paced. And I think Jeff and like the producers say, like, you know, that's what's exciting. It's a fast paced game. But just because something is a faster pace doesn't necessarily make it better. And especially with Survivor, it's not just about the gameplay. It's about surviving on the island and, you know, having more days where, yes, it's more important to build a shelter, and, you know, there is more of a craving for food. You know, I guess in 3 weeks, it's not, you know, 26 compared to 39 days, you know, it's a big difference. And also that's just what it's always been. 39 days, 18 people, 1 survivor, not 26 days, 24 people.
24 people.
Imagine Jeff did that.
Yeah.
Next season is gonna be 10 days, 40 people, 1 survivor.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know they're trying. It's all right. It's the hands of the fans, and they're trying to bring back all these elements that like maybe people miss, and it's based on people who voted. All right. First of all, I didn't vote. I wish I did. I don't know how we're supposed to. You go to CBS website, you sign up for them, and then they send you promotional emails. I don't want that. I just start getting emails from like what other stuff is filmed there that I don't want to watch. It's just Survivor pretty much for me. So, but I think they plan on having like maybe the auction back, and so like the auction back in the day would hit because it would be like day 20 something, and you had like half a leaf and like a bug for breakfast, and you're like, okay, there's a hamburger there, a juicy hamburger. I'm gonna spend all of my money on it. Well, if it's day like 15 and the auction comes around and they're like, hey, we got this burger, you got people being like, all right, here's $50, it's just a burger. I'll be eating a real one in like a week.
Yeah, literally.
I don't know if it'll hit that hard, but
pizzas at the live reunion, I don't like that. This season they're doing live. They're actually doing. Oh, sorry, it wasn't a live reunion in the new era, but now they're gonna do that for this one. Thank God, because that's what we've been missing too. For them to read the votes at Tribal, and then they're all just sitting right there eating pizza, and just talking. It's like it's not exciting, but meanwhile, when you have like a year or sorry, months after the game, when they're reunited and they're talking about, yeah, like we've had time to sit with this and digest and hear our thoughts. And Jeff's like asking them questions live, and they're not eating pizza while they're talking.
Then they have to rely on the memory. Like, yeah, did that really happen?
Exactly, because they were just in it. They have no time to reflect. They were just in it. I feel like. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this, you and I. I'm not the biggest fan of the new era Survivor. I have watched a few of the seasons from the new era. I've watched so many of the old era Survivor seasons. Like, I know everybody on this cast from old era. I've seen all their seasons. New era, there's a few people I don't really know too well. But I mean, the cast is cool. I like the cast. I like the cast so far. But yeah. I think this was a good. These started to grab my attention, whereas like the new era season 40 seasons were like, oh, okay, some were hit or miss. This has grabbed my attention. I think the only people. I didn't see Genevieve's season. I didn't see D season. I didn't see Savannah season. Q, I watched a little bit of his season. Rizzo, I didn't see his season. Charlie, I watched a little bit of his season because he was with Q. And then Emily, no idea. And then Tiffany, I watched a little of her. So there's like maybe like 4 or 5 people that I don't really like know. But yeah. How about you?
You know that Tiffany and Q were on the same season?
Yes.
Okay.
I watched. I was actually watching because I was hearing all about this Q guy. Leading up to Survivor 50, I was hearing about Q, and it's funny. I actually thought he was the winner. I thought he won because I was hearing stuff about him, but turns out I forgot Kenzie. It was Kenzie, who like was literally like a target so early on. But yeah, I was watching season 46, Q, Tiffany, Charlie season, and then I don't have my Amazon Prime account anymore because I'm cutting back on my subscriptions. So yeah, I know, but I want to. It's just there's so many I don't know, but I'll probably yeah. So that's the reason why I stopped watching. And then I was watching South Pacific on Hulu, but then my Hulu subscription ran out, so now I'm not watching that either. So now I'm just watching live TV or anything on Netflix. So yeah.
I mean, you can always just check out YouTube and search just to see if you can find like highlights of certain seasons if you wanted to, right? Or I don't know if people are putting full episodes out there. I mean, there was a time when the entire season of Cobra Kai was out on TikTok. So you can find things online and people just post things.
But before the episodes were even released to the public, they were out on TikTok and Twitter. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. But anyway, are you ready to get to this draft?
Yeah, I've been trying to think about who I want to draft first. Can I draft Drew first? That's a dapper photo of you.
You can draft Drew first. With my first pick, I'm gonna go with Craig. That's like well, you know, I searched you up on the internet to get a picture of you, and that was the first photo that popped up. So I was like, okay, if you're gonna have a model photo, I'm gonna go with my best attempt at a model photo. So, but I don't know if I can. He's gone.
It's funny that you take that photo because that's the exact same photo that Sholo and Jacob found when they put me in the yearbook.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I mean, that's like if you search yourself up, that's the first one that pops up. What's up, Kimmo? Oh, wait, I'm going to put you full screen. Hey, there you go. Look at that. Wait, so did they change the background?
Did they yes, I believe they green screened it, or not green screened it up, but I guess used Photoshop.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Because everybody else's photos on here are sort of like blank slate.
That's awesome. Yeah, this is the Cobra Kai yearbook.
Everybody else for.
You want to for those who don't know about the yearbook, do you want to explain like what it is?
Sure. So I guess for season 6 of the show, as a wrap gift to the crew and to everybody who is working on the show, Jacob, Peyton, and Sholo sort of decided to create this okay, we're done with this the show, we're done with the school year, and created this sort of yearbook of all the people who worked on the show for that season. I didn't work on the show for that last season, but they put me in the yearbook anyways and gave me one too, and I was surprised. And so I can run through, I guess, some of the pages. I mean, you have people kind of sign your yearbook, and I guess that was a good way to like, hey, it's end of the year. Not everybody has wrap gifts for everybody, but we still want to remember, like, maybe write down a cool memory or something cool that happened to us that season. And so you can go with that. They made a nice page for in memory of Pat Morita and Rob Garrison. And then this is our creators. And so Jacob gave me a little creature there next to his name. And then, a little blurb about Peyton, a little blurb about Sholo down here. And then the actual person that they had sort of like piece everything together. And then they made it sort of like, a regular yearbook. And so you have your graduates page. Obviously, they didn't include everybody. And so I was like, okay, let me see if I can get some of my other friends to, put themselves in. And I made them sort of deface their own photos like you would maybe graffiti the school. So every sort of anything on anybody's picture was created by that person specifically. So that's all in the front from the mind of Gianni, and that's all from the mind of Jacob and Sholo and Tanner and Peyton. And the youngins weren't there when I visited set to get this yearbook. So I don't have anything from Griffin, nothing from Una, nothing from Dallas or Aiden, which I would have liked to have Aiden and also Khalil. But, I guess they weren't filming or they were done with their scenes for that point in time. But I got a big red and I got a little red, and then Chance and Joe, who I was able to find and give them space on this page. There were other people that I, put them on some other pages. This is more sort of like backgrounds, friends at the bottom here. or
Nice.
regular people from this cast and crew. And it was, it was a little sad because season 6 they didn't use the same crew that they had used for seasons like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But I mean, they wanted to make it more epic, and you saw the camera work change a lot with bringing Abe in. That's the DP, so that's just what happens. But they're just not part of this. So you have your instructors, so obviously faculty makes sense, right? Kim De-eun, and then you got Ralph. He did that to himself, I swear. I didn't see Thomas, so he didn't really do anything there. Sensei, that makes sense. Yuji was like, no. And I'm like, please do something. He's like, no. So we're leaving it there. This is Dieter. That's actually where my name came from. A lot of the season 1 background cast of the dojo, their names came from people who worked on the season. So you had Jaden, who played a character named Abe, because Abe Martinez, who was the DP on this season, was actually a camera operator on the first season. And then that's Sensei Kreese. He kind of just defaced himself to the tune of whatever he wanted to, because I don't know, you're just like, hey, do whatever you want for the person. And then obviously there's other people, but I don't want to take too much of the time here. But
that's awesome. We could definitely do like, I mean, if you wanted to, we could do like a breakdown of the full thing one time. Because that's just like a sick yearbook. Matt,
they got the stunt people.
Oh, nice.
From all the different seasons.
Sorry, Matt. I'm not in the yearbook. I didn't qualify. I'm still in Cobra Kai school, so I have to graduate from that. And we have Kimmo here from Finland. What's up? Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching from Finland. And soon we'll have 500 subscribers on your YouTube movie channel. Congratulations. It's amazing.
They put some fan art in here too. Oh,
nice. Oh, wow.
So if you're surprised by seeing your own fan art in here, congratulations, you made it.
Hey.
And, this is a good way to find out, right?
That's pretty cool. And Kimmo, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Stunts right there.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Yeah. And then the nice, the cover.
Nice.
So they put a lot of effort into this, and I only brought it out just because somehow you chose the exact same picture as they did, which means it's just the picture.
It's your picture. It's when your name is mentioned, when people think of you, that's the go-to.
That was taken by a friend of mine named Caitlin. I just wanted to make sure that was said in case she ever watches this video and she's just like, Craig, where was my credit?
Shout out Caitlin. Shout out Caitlin. You ready to get into this?
Sure. I have a feeling I know who your first pick is going to be. How do we decide who goes first? And if I accidentally pick your first pick,
okay, yeah. So
how mad will you be at me?
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually kind of figure out the rules right now together. So like, I'll kind of suggest what I think. You tell me if you agree, because we don't really know what we're doing. We're just kind of doing this on the fly. I think we'll do some sort of contest thing, like a rock paper scissors or something, to figure out who goes first. Something, and then whoever goes first will pick their player. Before you pick the player, I think you should give like a little like description, like a little like the player I'm picking is blah 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 blah. I'm going, like kind of hype it up a bit, and then we'll talk about why we pick, or why you picked that player, if maybe the other person was gonna take that player or whatever. And then we'll keep alternating until there's nobody left. Now the whole idea of this is there's 11 or there's 22 people remaining in the game, so we're each gonna have 11. by the end of the season, or each week we're gonna like evaluate and see like who got out on Team Drew, who got out on Team Craig, and we're gonna see whichever team has all their players eliminated and the other team has anyone remaining, they win the game. So like, hey, we might both have people in the final 3. I might have one person, you might have 2 people in the final 3, or my 11 people could literally make the top 11, and then your first 11 people are just out, which is most likely going to happen. Kidding. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Maybe just coin flip.
Coin flip.
Rock, paper, scissors, because I'm pretty sure there's probably got to be some sort of delay. And
there's a delay.
I may throw out a rock, and suddenly I'm gonna see a paper on your side of the screen, and I'll be like, "Where did that come from?"
Well, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
You got a random number generator over there.
Spin a wheel. Okay. I have a wheel here, and I'm gonna put our names on it. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, Drew. Oh, perfect. Okay, here we go. Let me just share this screen. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Would you want to split that up into quarters, or are you okay with halves?
What is that?
Would you want to split that up into quarters, or are you okay with
make it a little more interesting?
Yeah.
Sure. All right, like that?
Yeah.
You know what? Let's even split it up again.
8s. Might as well just. There's 22 people, right? So.
Okay, this is all right. We'll do it like this.
You spelled my name wrong in one of them.
Which one?
The one that says Greg. No, I'm kidding. I'm just yanking your chain.
Okay, there we go. Well, we know who it is. No, I'm kidding. All right, ready? Why don't you like tap the screen to spin the wheel? Because that's totally how it works. Okay, it's spinning. Oh!
Okay, good. I don't want to pick coach anyways. But I would have if I got it first.
How'd you know I was going to pick coach?
That's where you're going.
Wait, how'd you know I was going to pick coach?
I don't know. Maybe it's the way you passionately talk about coach.
Oh, man. Well, okay. Well, here's the thing. That's pretty funny. So, but here's the thing though. Do I want to pick coach now, or can I save coach for later? Because I do ultimately want coach on my team. You know that.
I mean, I might just pick coach
second,
and
no.
He deserves to be first, right?
Oh shit. Oh wait, now this is
deserve to be first.
Yes, but there's someone else on this list that I really okay. I feel like if I don't pick coach, you're gonna pick coach. That's the thing.
No, where would you get that idea from?
Right. Yeah, and by the way, this is no we're friends and all, but with this, this is competition. So, I'm not going easy on you. You don't go easy on me. No mercy. You know the vibes. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna just so you don't mess up my plans. I am gonna go with my first pick, who I think will I wouldn't say I'm 100% sure, but I'm like something percent sure that he will win this season of Survivor. The Dragon Slayer, Benjamin Wade, coach, is my first pick. for Team Drew.
I forgot his name was Benjamin.
Benjamin
People
Wing.
just call him Coach all the time. Coach.
Coach. Well, he what's it called? It was in South Pacific. Like there were like 2 people that didn't like him, and they called him Benjamin. He was like, I swear, like don't call me Benjamin. Like he didn't like it. So
that's your government name. Like when they do those things where the TikToks where they walk up to NFL players and they talk to them by their like full name. They're like,
yeah, oh yeah. Wardell Curry. It's like, Wardell, how was your game? And it's like, whoa. Who's
that? Trouble?
Yeah. Now that I picked Coach, would you have taken Coach if I be honest? Would you have taken Coach if I didn't pick him?
No.
You weren't gonna?
No.
Shit. Damn it.
Well, now I'm trying to suss out who your actual other first pick was, but
yeah, you're never gonna now. You're not gonna. Now I'm not giving anything away. That was the only one you knew. That's it.
Was it the only one I knew? It's a chess match, you know. It's
Who are you thinking? Do you have a player in mind? Oh, by the way, I guess we should say, so right before we started the stream, I actually yesterday I made a list of the people I wanted to pick and like the order that I wanted to go with, just so I have an idea. I might like not go exactly by this, but I have something here. Craig, you're just going off the fly, right? Shooting from the hip.
I am going off the fly, but there was something that came across my page last night, or like my eyes, that I hate that it came across. And if that's what the people want, then that's what the people want. So I think I have to go with the people. I saw an ad for Kalshi, and it had a Survivor predictions market up. It said, who's your favorite to win? And I feel like it's cheating picking that person. So I'm going to hold off on picking that person until like maybe round 4, round 5.
Is it just a prediction though?
So far, Kalshi has been right on like all of reality TV for the last like year and a half. So I feel like just seeing that spoiled the season for me.
Really?
I don't want to spoil the season for you. So
yeah, please don't.
I'm gonna hold off on picking that person for a while.
And would you have picked that? But now I feel like, is that going to mess up your list though? Would you have picked that?
I didn't have a list. I don't know when I was going to pick that person. Probably in the middle, anyways. But I mean, if they come up under yours, and that's how the game goes, congrats. But otherwise, I'm gonna dance around and I'm gonna pick the winner up at some point in time.
Okay.
I'm not, but that's I was having a really good day, and then all of a sudden this came across my screen, and I was like, "Fuck you, Kalshi." You're already sports betting, making everybody spend money on things they don't have to spend on. Like, yeah, let's predict the weather.
Yeah.
But now it's like, okay, because they were right on the Beast Games winner.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Don't tell me who.
I will not.
So, ignoring that,
I might pick them first. I might pick them second. I might pick them 11th.
Okay, you want?
I pick them. So I'm just randomizing it for you.
Perfect.
And hopefully you block that company, because I think even by me mentioning it, it's now going to pop up in all of your ads for the next 2 days.
All right, I'll have to. What's it called? Actually, don't say it. Don't say it. I'll have to cut it out.
Yeah.
But why don't you give a little before you announce your first pick? Why don't you give a little introductory and why you were picking this person?
There's so many like good people to take. I mean, obviously that's why they're on the season, but there's so many good people to take. There's reasons for why you would want to take all of them. That's my big blurb. I'm just trying to figure out, who I would want to pick based on what, say, my interests are, right? I could be like, yeah, I really like TV and film, and that's why I'm going with Mike White. Sorry, Mike, that's my fake out.
So wait, so you're not going, Mike, or you are?
Not right now, but based on the reaction I just saw on your face, I might want to.
No, I was just no. I don't have any reaction to you taking my. I don't care. I don't give a crap.
This is very defensive. This might be your number 2.
Wait, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't.
This might be your number 2.
No, he might be. He might be. He might be my number 2, or he might be my number 22. Yeah,
he might be your number 2, or you might just want to get on White Lotus.
I know. I'm just banking on the fact that Mike watches this, and I actually want to be on coach's soccer team, so that's why I picked him first, just so he could draft me. Anyway,
yeah, Mike White's cool just because, right? He was on School of Rock.
Oh yeah, Black. I remember that.
And the first, I might as well just, I'll take Mike White. Yeah. So Mike, he was in School of Rock. Jack Black. The very first movie that I ever did background on was Goosebumps with Jack Black, and so randomly I'm in the this elementary school's hallway that we were filming at, and I had to take a pee, so I walked into the boys bathroom, right, and I'm start peeing in a urinal, right, because that's how all great friendships are made, and suddenly the door opens and I look to my right and I see Jack Black, and we're peeing in the urinals next to each other. So, you know what, Mike White, you're only here because of Jack Black, so you better get the job done.
I feel like Jack Black is the type that would like sing or hum like while peeing in the urinal.
Yeah.
Like, no, was he not?
I don't remember. It was a very long time ago.
Gotcha.
I know that they had like a rap party for Goosebumps, and that's when Jack Black came out and he just started playing some Tenacious D on his guitar. So that was a very core memory for me. But
yeah, that's sick.
I'm only picking Mike White because of this. If anybody else thinks of any other reason, I'm sorry. That's not what happened. So
it wasn't because of my reaction, right?
It's part of Drew's reaction, which maybe he baited me. Good job there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, or maybe I got your number 2.
I'm not gonna say anything. What's up, Nate? Thank you for joining.
Tells me that. All right, now I got to find your number 4.
I will say Mike White is a good pick. I'm not gonna tell you where I had him, but I think he's in a good position now.
I think Goliath tribe, he was just it's weird that he was like the Goliath, right? He didn't he made it all the way to the end, right, with Angelina and then Nick.
Yeah.
And I don't know that he has a 6-pack now. Yeah, so yeah.
He does have a 6-pack now, and the people might want to keep him around to get a cameo on White Lotus. I just feel like I think the only thing with him is like the farther he gets, people will be like, Mike is so likable, and like Mike will win the game. Like, so that's why I think he will get far, but like I feel like at a certain point it'll be like, okay, we got to get Mike out.
Yeah, but I mean they're gonna let him go farther and be like, oh, if I vote Mike White out, I will never get to be on White Lotus.
That is true. Okay.
And I personally, I have friends that have been on White Lotus,
so you have connections.
But I don't know that I'll ever be on White Lotus. But
now you will, since
if you're watching it, Mike. I'm okay to just be a server that says, "Your food, sir." That's it. I'm fine.
There you go. All right. Well, I will say this. Mike White was not my next pick. And my next pick is going to have you rethinking all your life decisions, because I think you think I'm going a certain way, but I'm not going that way. I'm unpredictable. I could do anything. I'm like all over, So, with my next pick, I think with Kyle out of the game, I think this will light a fire under her. And I think now people won't be looking at her as much because it was always Kyle and her as the duo. But now that Kyle's out, she's good and she's just like sweet and she's like, there, but she's a freaking mastermind and she's great. And I think if she got to the end of 48, she could have won just as much as like she would have been close to Kyle and winning. And that is Camila with my next pick. Yes, sir.
I don't know that I'm surprised, but she was like top 5 for me too. So
wait, why didn't it update on the screen?
Because I'm taking her instead.
No. Wait, why didn't it update? Oh, there you go. Okay. What do you think about that pick? You like the pick?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm interested to see how she plays. Obviously, she without Kyle, but she's on a different tribe.
It works better for her that Kyle's not in the game, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's just like that's a duo, Now it's like now she doesn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Or I mean, at least like the other people don't have to.
Depends what her role is in these challenges because it took her a really long time to dig underneath that log and kind of put her team really far behind. So as long as there's no repeat of that, because that's what did Sari on her tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Who's getting stuck on the monkey's paw part of the challenge. If that had been later in, so you want to make sure that you're keeping your threat level a little lower by being able to complete these things, whereas and your team has enough of a chance to make the comeback.
Yeah, that is true. So far, my team looks amazing. I love it.
So far, all of our picks are from one tribe.
Are they all in the same tribe?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember the tribe name? I don't remember any of the names. Vatu is one. Silo is, I don't know.
Those are the other two. I don't remember the name of this one because this one wasn't really covered too much in the episode.
Yeah.
Because, nothing egregious or special happened to them.
Yeah.
So Coach got supplies. He didn't have to spend any time at Exile, so we're not looking at Azie and Q's tribe or what's going on back at camp. And then what happened on the journey, Mike got to go back, so nothing happened for that tribe. So they're not going to cover so-and-so lost his vote or so-and-so possibly gained an advantage. So we didn't even see anything from, this tribe in relation to the extra, things that happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm sure next week we'll pay more attention and figure out that name.
Mm-hmm.
But it is time for your second pick.
I was going to say one thing about the Mike White thing is they were talking about what they did at, I think, Ponderosa. I don't know if it was after the game. Yeah, no, never mind. Probably before the game. But it was like, all right, pitch me your best, White Lotus pitch. As in, trying to get on the show. And so people were, being a little bit sort of like Q's fashion show. You saw in the episode?
Yeah.
I heard about sort of pregame stuff like that.
Well, I've never watched White Lotus, so I guess if I was there, I wouldn't really be too inclined to work with Mike. I gotta get on White Lotus. I've never seen the show, but
yeah,
it's a good show. I mean, I am looking to do film and television, so I mean, maybe it'll be a good connection. I don't know. Yeah.
You can't say anything bad about him.
I know. Yeah. I love you, Mike. I love you, Mike.
You gotta stay. You're on eggshells all the time. Okay.
Yeah. What you thinking? Wait, let me see who I have next on my. Okay. All right.
Okay. Now there's a lot of people obviously you want to try to pick up, and everybody has like their different reasons for their strengths, or and you can only have so many people.
Yeah.
So obviously, there's 9 people on the board here that I'm not going to get, but it depends in like obviously what order. Like, do I want to pick up, like, neither of us have picked up a winner yet. Do I want to go ahead and pick up a winner? If I did pick up a winner, am I looking at D or am I looking at Savannah? Savannah's recent winner, right? So, and I mean, I guess you told her drive like, hey, this is what happens, and so she was under the radar, but I mean, do you cut that if circumstances had changed? Would Savannah have gone home instead of Jenna, right? So could she be on the chopping block next? You have that like core of Emily, Christian, and Devins, and they can kind of swing whichever way they want. Currently, they're kind of sort of looking at Azie though, but they could just as easily go to Savannah that they don't really have too much ties with. So there's like that aspect of it.
This is why we're doing this together.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking it out. I'm giving the whole. It's like we're doing the whole Survivor confessional.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're sitting here in a comfy chair, and I'm kind of sprawled all out like seeing Cochran do many times. Favorite is when he's sitting in that like rock chair, like in the ocean. And they're like, oh, how do they have you up on here? And he's like, I don't know, it's my spot. So, do I go for? Do we take the winner off the board now, or do we go for some other person who's like seeking their first win? Are the winners like hungry to get to 2, or are most people just hungry to get to 1? So that's one of the things you do have to think about.
My smile means nothing.
I was not looking at your smile. I was looking at people. People to pick. I'll take D. I guess I have to hype her up. Winner of season 45. Very dominant win. Blind side of Austin and Austin's number 1 Drew towards the end, just like, yo, we're gonna get Drew out. We're gonna say the votes on Julie. I'm just gonna admit defeat and be like, yeah, we'll vote Julie, but then flip the vote, flip the script. Boom, Drew goes home.
Flip
Drew's
the
like,
script.
What the fuck?
Drew just never goes home.
But it was, I mean, he jumped on Jeopardy. He's winning money on Jeopardy now. Drew, super smart guy.
Shout out to Drew.
Yeah, shout out Drew. And then you have Austin. Austin's like, it's okay. I'm still with my alliance of D and Julie, and I love D. Oh, she makes me feel amazing. And so he was blindsided, much like sort of like a fishback JT sort of way. Like he's like, no, she's not gonna ever cut me. But I have the, and then her resume final 3 was just like, yo, I did this, you did this because you're wrapped around my finger. And she's also the only person in the cast who's played on the challenge. And that just means that she has what it takes to go through all these challenges. I didn't watch her season of the challenge because I don't have it on, I think it's on MTV, or I don't have that season. I'm waiting for it to come out, but I'll eventually watch it. So I'm going to pick up D. Vidares. I think that's the last name.
Okay. Good pick.
So I took a winner off the board.
Winners off the board.
The winner, or I can have both.
We'll see. Well, I do know who I'm going with for my next pick. My next pick is not going to be a winner, but it's going to be someone who came very close to winning. And while this player isn't necessarily known for their strategy, they are one of, if not the most popular, or one of the most popular Survivor players ever. Kids, dogs have been named after this player. He is from season 2, super likable this season. Everybody loves him. Oh my god, I've been looking up to you and you're awesome. I'm going with Aubrey. No, I'm kidding. Colby. Did I confuse you for a second?
No, I heard the dog quip on the episode.
I know, but did you think like because I said Aubrey that like you were like what? No, I think I retracted the joke too soon. Anyway, that wasn't funny. Sorry. Okay, I'm going Colby. Colby Donaldson. I know he's not like this like master strategist, but he is so like everybody just loves Colby, and I feel like because he's not super strategic, people will like, you know, just like want to be with him and want to take him far. And like, I feel like he could get to the end, and I would love to see Colby win. And it still didn't update on the screen, but I would love to see Colby win. And I am going to go with Colby Donaldson at number 3. What do you think?
It's a solid pick.
Yeah.
So he was on Australia, and the reason he didn't win, do you think was because he picked the car?
He was on Survivor Australia?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about Australian Outback?
It was Australian Outback. That's where they filmed his season.
Wait. Wait. Remind me what happened again.
I can't remind you because I don't remember myself. I'm just I see Colby and I'm like thinking to myself, is the reason he won because he didn't win was because like usually like in the old Survivor they were like more like apt to give out gifts, and so like final 5 there was usually like a car reward, and I remember there being like, on the Australian Outback there was like maybe a car called the Outback or something, and somebody won a car, and like that's the reason why people were like, oh, he's already got a car, he doesn't need to win the season. So I don't know if that was him specifically, and I probably should have done my research before. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. There's a lot of seasons to watch and not a lot of time between when Drew's like, hey, let's do a stream, and here's the stream. So
no, you're right. I just searched it up. In Survivor the Australian Outback, Colby won a Pontiac Aztec after he won the reward challenge on day 37. So you were right. Good.
I think that started the car curse. So people
car curse, yeah.
Less apt to pick the car because they're like $1 million or a car. What do I want?
Yeah.
6, 7. You missed it. I was doing this beforehand, and you weren't even paying attention, so I just threw in a 6, 7.
Might as well, I guess. So next pick. You're number 3.
I'm tempted to go father-son duo.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm tempted to go father-son duo here. You already picked up the father, so I can.
Oh. I thought you were. I was looking at Mike. I was like, who's Mike's son? Because you. Okay. Anyway, so you want to split them up?
I
mean,
it's more so me trying to figure out, all right, who's Drew's next pick, and then
dude, you will never know. You will never know.
I mean, you might have let it slip accidentally when you said Aubrey.
Maybe I did, or maybe I just said that because I just saw her name on the list and I just randomly said it. But you know,
I mean, maybe her name was right after Colby's.
Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
He's smiling.
No. You see, that's why I prefaced, I'm gonna smile no matter what. Whether I'm lying, I'll smile. Whether I'm telling the truth, I'll smile. So that way you don't know.
Right. Not much do I know about this person, but that they're really trying to get their first win.
Sorry, you just sounded like Yoda there.
They're
Not much do I know about this person.
strategic. They are under the radar. They were not. But maybe this time they will be. Maybe they will sneak by.
Sneak by they will.
Sneak by they will. Pick I choose is Aubrey.
Now, did you pick Aubrey just because you thought I was gonna?
I did. I thought that might be your next pick because you let it slip after you said, "Oh, dog." And then you said Aubrey, and I'm like, okay. Let me just jump in there and take one of Drew's picks away from him.
Aubrey was not going to be my next pick. I tricked you. Are you still okay that you picked Aubrey though?
It is what it is.
Okay. Okay.
It is what it is.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, she's played a few times. Where's the farthest she's gone? What place?
What, she's played twice?
Yeah. So I'll resurvive.
I can't remember seasons. Honestly, her.
Oh, runner up in Kyle Wrong.
Okay, well, never mind. She's under the radar. She is.
And then 5th place and oh, dude, no, she's played in 3 seasons. She played Kyle Wrong.
Playing the one with
Game Changers and Edge of Extinction.
The long-haired Joe.
Yeah, that was Game Changers, right?
Well, memory I have not great.
Well, she got out 2nd in her last season, so hopefully she can rewrite the past.
Well, I'm kind of looking at the cast here, and there's like a few people that I like know, in that like I kind of remember their seasons, and then I look at her, and it's just kind of like I'm not sure, but maybe she's a chameleon in the fact that she's been in 3, and it's just hard for me to remember like what's going on. So
yeah, I'm stuck between 2 people, but I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna give you any hints.
I'm looking at your eyes.
Let's see. Just so you don't know what. Okay. I was stuck between 2 people. Should I reveal the genders? No. I'm not even gonna give you
different genders. They're on the same season. One was a winner. It's okay.
I'll give you a hint. It's either a girl or a boy.
So that's a great hint.
So that's take with that what you will. But you know what? I wasn't sure if I wanted to go in this direction. Like now I'm actually kind of straying from my order. Okay, this is actually the first time I'm straying from my order to do a on the spot pick. But I did have this person up. And I mean, who am I to separate father and son? So, with my 4th pick, I am gonna go with the guy who was annoying 1 second and then became Colby's son in the next second, and who I feel like represents me as like a fan of Survivor, and just like I like that youthful energy, and I feel like he's a likable kid. I did not. Now here's the thing. I'm taking a risk here because I did not see his season. I have no clue this guy's game. I'm only judging based off of what I saw in the first episode, but I liked what I saw in the first episode. I'm going to go with Rizzo. And I saw your reaction. You were not happy about that. You wanted Rizzo.
Yeah, I was tempted to pick Rizzo instead of Aubrey. So it's good pickup for you. But you so you're going to hype him up. That's the man, the myth, the legend, RIZGOD, Riz God.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch his season, so I know
every single week.
Oh, then
Every
he's the.
episode.
Is that his actual name, Rizzo?
Yeah.
And so he's like the Riz God. That's what he calls himself.
He's I think he's Albanian.
Okay, but he's the Riz God. Like he has
Yeah, he
Riz.
calls himself Rizgod, Riz God, baby.
Gotcha. Does he?
That's him speaking through me. Yeah.
Gotcha. Does he have Riz? What is Riz? Does he actually have this Riz?
No.
Or no? Okay.
No. But he's a fake it till you make it, and that was pretty much his MO the entire season. He found an immunity idol, I think, or like very early on, and then he bluffed it every single tribal that he went to, and didn't play it, and kept him alive until the end.
That's my boy. That's why I picked him.
So he knows how to survive. He's probably quick wit, and I don't think he's the best at challenges, but maybe coming in with, a season of experience most recently, and maybe they didn't switch out any of the challenges. Maybe he's already got an upper hand in.
Yeah.
Doing some of these things. I'm sad to see you go, Rizzo. You'll be missed.
Not on my team. All right. Craig, number 4. What you thinking?
All right. So I have...
There's some good choices on the board.
All right, so I see that Drew is not touching the orange tribe right now.
Dude, I gotta be honest. I don't even remember who's in what tribe. I have no clue. Wait a second. Are all my people in the same tribe?
No. You have I think teal and purple on your tribe right now.
Wait,
Rizzo and Colby are on the same tribe. And
Rizzo and
Coach are on the same tribe.
Oh god. Oh, okay. Thank God. Okay. Because yeah, that wouldn't be smart. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You keep everybody on the same tribe.
Imagine if I chose everybody.
Like, oh, I think this guy's good. I think this guy's good. Yeah, well, they're gonna eat each other alive next week. So good luck.
Yeah, it's like if that team like loses the challenge, and
yeah.
But no, I like my team so far. Okay.
Yeah, if Kyle wasn't taken from the game, I think some of these people would be a little bit higher up in my draft. But because he was taken away, I think their roles kind of change up a little bit too. So
yeah.
Like you took Rizzo and Colby, and I'm pretty sure they were both in Kyle's majority alliance. Colby currently has no vote, and you're like, yeah, let's pick him.
I love myself an underdog.
I mean, my people don't really have advantages either, so
yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna go on a journey, and he shows up, and he's like, oh, I don't have to go on the journey, and he goes back home. So,
do you think that I can't. Never mind. I can't. Because you might know the winner. I don't know. I was gonna say, do you think the winner is already on one of our teams? But I don't want to. I don't want to. No.
Have a good chance of picking up the winner in like the next 3 picks.
All right. All right. So who are you gonna go with for number 4?
I'm trying to figure out whether I want to pick someone up from the Clock Tower Alliance or
I forget what that is.
Yeah.
Was that this season, the Clock Tower Alliance?
It wasn't. It's not season related. There's some of the players they play Blood on the Clock Tower.
Oh yes, you told me that. Yeah.
And I watch like No Rolls Bard play Blood on the Clock Tower, and also I think the Good Time Society they play that. And there's also like a Minecraft group, the Yo's Cast. They also do Blood on the Clock Tower, but in Minecraft, and so it's sort of like a interesting like game that people play with each other, and it's really cool. And so 2 of these players, I believe that maybe 3. I don't know. There's quite a few, but 2 of them are on the same tribe. So, I think it and one of them is kind of like one of them when they would play Clock Tower, they're just like they tried to be like sneaky and maybe didn't know what their role was and kind of messed it up for the other people in the tribe, and they couldn't really trust them because of that. And I don't know how they're going to be in the actual game. The other one is a little bit more analytical and tries to figure things out, and I see a lot of myself in him, but
So
I don't know that if I was there, we would go super far. So I'm going to go ahead and pick him anyways. Let's bring on season 37's Christian Hubicki.
Okay.
Yes, he plays Clock Tower a lot with Fishbacks on there, and usually he and Christian are like the big two, like trying to figure out what's going on. And most of the time they get it right, but there's also a lot of times they get it wrong, and they're always pitted against each other. I don't know, it's really cool. I spend way too much time on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube Premium, for skipping all those ads for me. I really appreciate it. It saves me a lot of time.
And for launching Cobra Kai.
Yeah, and that's the only reason I was on YouTube Red to begin with.
Same.
Yeah.
Christian is an interesting one. I was
Mike White season.
White season.
Yeah, I have 2 of the season 37 players, and maybe I'll go pick up the 3rd.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'm bluffing. Maybe I'm not. It depends.
Yeah.
Do I want a jacket?
Jacket or no jacket?
Jacket or no jacket? Do I want to put on a jacket?
Craig, can I have your jacket? Craig, thank you. Oh, Craig, can I have your jacket?
I think I'm gonna put on my own jacket.
Craig, can I have your jacket? Natalie, can I have your jacket?
Can I have your jacket? Yeah, no. Sorry, Christian, to take away from that, but Christian's very analytical. He made it pretty far into the end, and he was part of the Brochachos, which I thought was like a super cool name at the time. Brochachos.
Yeah,
He's
a smart dude. I'm just wondering if like because he's so like vocal with like all his like analytics and all that, like he's very vocal. Like even in the first episode, just hearing him like talk, okay, like guys, what are we gonna do? Like, it's just like he's a smart dude, but I wonder if like people are gonna get like scared by him. I would get scared by him.
Maybe during a tribe swap, but currently I believe he's in the Power Alliance. So
currently.
So
yeah. All right. Well, time for pick 5. How are you feeling about your team so far?
I got a winner. Apparently, 2 of them have been finalists before, and then there's Christian. So pretty good.
Gotcha. Okay.
He also has done, I believe, some work at like he's a I think robotics or physicist. Anyways, we're both sort of smart people, and we have relations with Georgia Tech, so we're just going to go for that. So
there you go.
Yeah.
All right. I'm feeling good about my team, and I'm going to go for my 5th pick.
Don't you dare! You
don't know what I'm going to do.
Don't.
Are you just saying that? I don't.
No, I'm looking at like a lot of the people, and a lot of them sort of have parallels to my team right now. So I'm just kind of saying.
All right. Well, before I do my 5th pick, Kimmo, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you, and we'll see you soon. Scream turns 30 today. Oh, nice. I didn't see the other one. And weekend plans. I'm seeing the Wizard of Oz on ice tonight.
On ice.
We'll see how that goes, but
yeah, you guys had a nor'easter like last week, right? So there's ice everywhere.
Yeah. Are you doing anything this weekend? You have anything as exciting as seeing Wizard of Oz on ice?
Be doing some tax work. That's about it.
Dang, I wish I was doing tax work over Wizard of Oz and Ice.
I gotta do my own. I gotta do other people's. I gotta do my mom's.
Fun. Well, speaking of tax work, for my 5th pick, no, I'm kidding. It's not even a transition. But okay, for my 5th pick, we were talking about them, and we were joking, or you were joking, and I was kind of like, but I actually was gonna go with this person. I do not think this person is gonna win. I don't think they are gonna win the game. However,
you should pick them 11th then.
No, but however, I do think they're gonna get far. I think they're gonna get far. I don't think they're gonna win. I do think they're gonna get far, though. I think I already got one of the winners on my list.
What do you mean one of the winners? There's only one.
Okay, I think I have the winner on my list. But for my 5th pick, I'm gonna go with somebody who I'm pretty sure it was in her season. She got to the end not by doing much. She wasn't really a threat. She kind of just got there. And I feel like looking at this cast, I don't look at this person and I'm like, wow, we have to get this person out. So I could see her getting by. And unfortunately, it would break up your trio of David versus Goliath. I'm going with, can I have your jacket, Angelina? Did you know I was going to pick her or no?
I didn't. I was trying to bluff you into picking them.
No.
Oh, it worked.
No. I was gonna pick her. I was already. She's on my list. No, she was on my list. I was already.
Surely you can't let me have all 3 of them.
No.
Surely.
No, it had nothing to do with that. That's a coincidence. She was on my list. So, I'm gonna go with Angelina. Can I have your jacket? So
good pick. I think I would have taken. I would have definitely taken her.
Yeah, I just think, like, you know what I mean. I don't think she's gonna win. But I think she's gonna get far. So I mean, I guess by me saying that, I guess I'm technically saying that I don't think anybody else on the bottom list is gonna win. But you know what? You never know, though. So I do have other people that I'm confident in. So, but I'm gonna go with Angelina for number 5, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. All right, we are. No. Your next pick will be at the halfway point.
Yes. Almost there.
Yeah. There's still a winner on the board, a 5-time Survivor player.
2 5-time, right? Wait, or wait, was Azie 4 times?
Azie, I believe, was he hasn't played Australia.
But are you a Survivor?
He did Cook,
1,
South Pacific, and
5. He was in 5. Cook, Micronesia, South Pacific, Game Changers, and Hands of the Fans.
Hey, this one doesn't count.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because then I have to say it's higher.
It's higher? What?
Yeah, hold on. Let me look it up.
Oh, I thought you were saying. I thought you chose Azie and then said that doesn't.
No.
Azie was going to be my next pick.
If so, Suri is a 5-time Survivor player. Azie is now a Survivor 5-time player. Suri would be 6 in your terms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's got 4 American seasons and 1 Australian season.
Oh. Okay. Well, okay, but in American Survivor, she's 5. This is her 5th.
Yeah, this is her 5th American.
Gotcha. So who are you thinking?
I was laying out what's going on the board right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we should also note that I have we're kind of so far the new era. We haven't been as I have 3 people from old era. You have
Mhm.
you have 3 people from old era and 1 from new. So the question is, are you gonna stick to this old era strategy, or are you gonna go with a new era player? We'll find out
After this
after the break.
ad break.
Just pretend like there was a break. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So similarly, even though Kyle left with injury, I mean, it kept the new player, old player split 11-11. So
Mhm.
if it had went 12-10, then it would have set a precedence, and people would have started, hammering out. Let's take out the old era. Let's take them out, but
Yeah.
split. So, but that's also like you're bringing back all the old era people, and they're kind
Mhm.
of like threats. And then you have the winners of the new season, and those are threats. So those threats can kind of hide within each other.
Yeah.
I do like that aspect of it.
So who are you thinking? Who are you thinking for your 5th pick?
I think I'm going to have to go with Operation Italy. Doesn't mean anything to Drew because he hasn't seen that season, apparently.
Is it Genevieve?
It is Genevieve.
uh, yeah, I haven't seen her season, so that meant nothing to me. But all right.
She's a power player. She's very smart. I think she finished, I want to say 7th, only because, or no, wait, was it 7th? Either there was a plan to get her out, or she was the plan. No, it was the plan to get her out. I believe it was Rachel, Sam, and Andy, and they were trying. They were like, okay, she's most powerful in that sort of alliance. What's going on? We need to unseat her, and by taking her out, enabled Rachel to kind of win that season, skate by to the end. And if she wasn't taken out, I think she could have run the tables, and maybe she'd be another returning winner here.
All right. Well, I don't know much about her.
I know I'm not really hyping these people up too much. I'm just trying to explain why I picked them. That's
yeah. So I don't know. I'm sure she's a. I mean, she lost her ally, her close ally, Kyle. So we'll see. But
I mean,
okay.
she also has to now navigate the new alliance without Kyle being there. So
Yeah.
with Colby, Rizzo, you got Genevieve on the one side, and then still trying to place people on tribes and whatnot.
I actually pulled up a list of the tribes here just so I
I
know.
think I'm like purple.
Who are you asking? Genevieve? She's on
yeah, she's on purple.
Oh god, yeah. I have to do a lot of scrolling down. So sure. Yeah, let's just say she's on purple.
Purple with Colby and Rizzo and
oh yeah.
And,
okay.
and Kyle used to be there, and then Q's on there because Q and Colby both don't have votes, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, Kyle doesn't have a vote. That's 5 people.
This is where it gets tricky. Obviously, because as we come to the end of the list, it's like people were less confident in.
I don't know. I'm still kind of more confident in a lot of these people.
Yeah, me too. Super confident in everybody. Anyway.
Yeah. That's why we're gonna definitely keep all the people we're confident in till the last.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Everybody has their strengths.
Ooh.
I made him think about picking up strongman by saying the word strengths a little bit too loud.
No.
I'm working the magic, guys. I'm working the magic.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me just do some math. 3, carry the 4. divided by 7 minus pi times square for 80,000. I think I know who I'm going to pick.
Are you sure? Or don't you want to take the triple integral first?
Yeah, let me check. Okay. Yeah, if I carry the 2 minus the 4 plus the. Wait, do you carry the 4 or plus the 4?
You want to take the area.
The area. Height times area times width.
Right, exactly.
Times length.
Triangle.
Triangle. Okay.
Yeah, so sine, cosine, tangent.
I got it. With my with my 6th pick, I'm gonna go Philip Shepard from Survivor Philippines. The math didn't add up on that one, actually. No, I am gonna go with. I mean, who am I to continue to split up a family? I would never want to split up family. Family's so important, especially in Survivor. And they may be a duo, but she has like a charm to her, and it's been a while since she's played. But I think as long as she gets herself in a good position with good people and she just is likable and, doesn't do too much, I think she could do good. So that's why with my 6th pick, I am going to go with Stephanie.
So you bring up this whole thing about whether I'm going to pick new era, old era, whatever, and then you go ahead and pick old era. So 66% of your tribe is now old era.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. What do you think about Stephanie?
I don't remember much about her.
You don't seem like that disappointed that I picked her.
I probably would have picked her 12th.
Really? Wow. Wait, there is. Exactly. I
don't remember her.
I only saw her in Heroes vs Villains. I didn't see her season in Palu. Let me see. What place did she even get?
Just those seasons have been like so long ago.
She got oh, she was in Guatemala too? Oh shoot, I didn't know that. She got 7th place in is it Palu or Paulo?
Palau. Palau.
It's just funny because I'm like, is it Palu or and then you're like Palau. It's like not even what I said.
I'm pretty sure that's Palau.
She got 2nd in Guatemala, and then she got 19th in Heroes vs Villains. Like she was the 2nd person voted out. All right, I'm hoping she changes history here. Maybe she will. Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, it's usually if you skate by that first vote. Like once you get that first vote out of the way, then people start looking at like, okay, all right, the game's on. Let's stop, stepping around on eggshells. Let's just go ahead and like start grabbing people, just taking out the bigger threats, the bigger like the ones who are like presenting themselves. Because you have like a couple challenges out of the way, and you're like, okay, that one's good at challenges. We definitely don't want them making the merge.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe that's what happened in her season where she finished 19th. Maybe she had like a really strong showing the first 2 episodes or something.
Well, I think she was just on the she was on like the outs with her alliance. I feel I forget. I've watched Heroes vs Villains so many times, but I'm kind of forgetting how she got out quickly.
She had villains. I say, oh, Sandra wins.
Yeah, she actually dislocated her shoulder in the very first episode. Stephanie.
Okay.
But then she kept they literally popped it back in and she kept playing. Like, what a badass. That's the most badass thing. That first challenge in Heroes vs Villains had a lot of iconic moments. I think who was it? Who took off someone undid Sugar's top and then Sugar still did the challenge. I think it was Sandra. Do you remember that?
That does sound like a villain thing to do.
Like they were like
It was
battling.
on the villain's tribe.
Yeah, they were battling for like this thing, and they had to bring it back to their mat. And Sandra unhooked Sugar's bra, like hoping, or her bathing suit, hoping that it would you know, make her like not do the challenge. But she did not even give a crap. She like grabbed the thing and went all the way down, and then she gave like a middle finger to the villains, like with no shirt on. And then Colby and Coach. That was when Coach like dominated Colby in that challenge, and then like it was like kind of like a big deal. Like it's like, you know, Coach or Colby was kind of like, I don't know, he had a tough season that season.
So what I'm hearing is that your tribe is your picks are mostly from heroes versus villains.
What you're hearing is I guess, well, everybody from heroes versus villains on this season is on my tribe.
I can tell you the last time I saw heroes versus villains was like 8+ years ago. So I have zero memory except Sandra wins.
Dude, it's my favorite season in the whole show.
Maybe I'll give it a watch again once I get access to was it on Netflix?
Prime, Hulu,
something. I have Paramount. I can see everything. So.
Oh, perfect. Okay, give me your account so I can watch all the other older seasons. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Appreciate that.
Off stream.
Okay, off stream.
Yeah.
Even it up with me. Who's your 6th pick?
Do I have an even number of?
Even number of what?
Boys, my tribes
and girls tribes? Are you? Let me look at your.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure my tribe's pretty split.
Dude, I don't even know who's on what tribe. I'm kind of just picking. Oh wait! Oh my god! wait. Oh, wait! I have.
Yeah.
1, 2. Wait. No, I have 1, 2. I have 4 people from Purple Tribe.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you picked them in a row. You picked 2 blue and then 4 purple.
And one of the purple is already out of the game. So okay, it's fine. It's fine.
It's not. They're not out, but I know.
Kyle.
Surely you won't pick another purple. surely I can let Q slide for a little bit and pick
it would. I guess the only one would be Q. Yeah.
Yeah. Q, I'm coming for you, but
I mean, I might go for him.
Try and bait Drew to picking a 5th purple first. I mean, it is justice. He is wearing a purple shirt.
That is true.
I was also wearing a purple shirt, but Drew has most of the purple team now, so I'm red.
Yeah. And what's funny is I was actually, Craig, you were wearing the Cobrakaikid shirt, the purple shirt. I was wearing a different purple shirt, literally the same purple. And it's like, you know, now you can't even see the Cobrakaikid because like the camera, and you have all these freaking wrinkles up here. It's just like, I know I'm still talking about that, but anyway.
All good. I might as well just okay. I mean, that's a perfectly good reason to pick up a person. Give me Rick Devens. I currently have all the people who are wearing glasses on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Guess who? Does your player have glasses? Yes.
I was gonna say why Rick? Okay.
I've met Rick at one of the watch parties. I think it was for I don't remember the season, but it was hosted here at the original hot dog factory in Atlanta. I don't know that it's the original hot dog factory, but that's just where it was. And so I have a picture of me with Rick Devens and also with some other guy that I met at the event who's like, yeah, I've been applying for Survivor for a while. I haven't seen him on any of the recent seasons, so it hasn't panned out yet. But I think it was really cool to meet him, talk to him in person. And then later on in the year, it was they had Halloween, so they had a Halloween meetup, and Rick Devens came in as Batman.
That's awesome. He's a fun guy. I think he's definitely been fun to watch, and I think he'll I mean, I hope he does good, but I also hope he doesn't do good since he's on your team.
Yeah, I know. He's also part of the sort of Christian alliance here, so they're buddy. They're like, yeah, we were made for each other. It's like, yeah, you guys can be homies right there. What else? You know, he's a hustler, right? He's the idle hound. That's what they call him in the episode. And there was another guy who was an idle hound in a completely different season, which caused one of these players to lose just because there was no opportunity for her to get him out. So maybe that's where I'm going next. Maybe it's not. We'll see if Drew takes the bait, or if it's not bait. You know, they're a really, really good player as well. So just talking it up.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, Devins, I wish I had a better way to hype you up, but you know, he was also edge of extinction. He was eliminated early because of what a threat he was, but battled his way back and only lost his season because Chris Underwood did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Chris Underwood has now both won Survivor and I believe the Challenge USA.
Wow.
So he's just a big athletic threat level, and you know, maybe if Devins was also 6'4" and you know, muscular, then that would happen too. But who knows?
No.
I'm not saying he's not muscular, just not to that extent. You know, there are some people who are like Jonathan muscular and some people who are Devins muscular. So.
I'm trying to think. You know what's tricky about this is like, you know, do you pick a good player or do you pick someone who you think is gonna like go under the radar and like get to the end, like probably like flying under the radar? So that's kind of where I'm at with like, you know, I'm seeing some people who I think are really good and some people who I think could like fly under the radar. I'm stuck between
Another purple player.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm stuck between a few people on purple. I'm deciding between.
Just lost Kyle.
Yeah.
Have to fend for themselves in these challenges, and
yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Kyle.
they might pagong themselves, so you gotta.
I think I'm gonna go with. I don't want to be picking too many people who.
Yeah, I set you up. You should go ahead and just pick her.
How'd you know it was a her?
I set you up.
Well,
you should go ahead and pick her.
Well, I have two people. Okay. I think.
You know, there was a character in her season who just kept finding idol after idol after idol, and that's why he won the season. And so she definitely has a comeback story if you do want to pick her.
There was a character. Wait, what? Did I see this season?
Maybe. I think that's who you were about to pick. So.
Wait, what? Wait, describe it again.
I'll wait until you pick your person. I'm in your head, man. I'm in your head.
I don't even know what you're saying.
I'm in your head.
Okay. I'm going to go with my 7th pick. I did not. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. No, wait.
I'm in your cabeza. Okay, I'll pick them if you don't.
No. Okay. I'm taking too long. I am gonna go with my next pick. No, I'm just prolonging it. Okay, who should I? I'm gonna go with Sorry, let me just see the tribes. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Tiffany.
He changed his the name coming out of his mouth. Tiffany is a good under the radar pick.
Hey, that's what I was thinking. That's
Who
what I was
was
thinking.
also on Purple Tribe back
No.
in her season.
Oh, in her season. In her. Okay. I just tried.
Love the color purple.
She's so far I haven't picked up anybody from
Orange.
Yeah, which I mean, have you? Wait, oh yeah, you have. You have Rick and Christian and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You should pick up Jenna. I think she's gonna do good.
Okay.
Tiffany's my pick.
Are you gonna hype her up?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Like
No.
Tiffany's my pick. You're gonna hype her up. She shows Wing Girl to Kenzie, eventual winner of the season. You know, she just happened to be on the same tribe as Q, the loose cannon.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know whether he was gonna like give anything of himself for the tribe that day. You know, he wakes up and you're like, hey, are you gonna hang out with us, or you want to like, you know, try to get yourself voted out? You know, he was very all over the place. So
thank you. I was gonna say the exact same thing. Yeah, I only watched a few episodes.
Her, so go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Well, I only watched a few episodes with her. So I don't know like too much. I don't even know. I think she got like 7th place or something, right?
I don't know 7th place, but I know it was yeah, Q season. Kenzie won. The guitar, no. Sorry, I'm mixing like 2 seasons at the same time, but
yeah. She seems good. I just you know, think she's gotta like, you know, do what she's doing now. I feel like if she stays like, you know, plays, she's like the type to play the game, but like not like be like super vocal. I think if she starts becoming super vocal and like taking control, then like, you know, that's gonna put a target on her back. So I think, you know, like you know, just like be friendly with everybody, and like, you know, kind of like, you know, run it from the back seat. So that's why I'm gonna go with Tiffany, because I don't think she's a floater, but I don't think she's gonna necessarily have the biggest target on her. Say like Mike D, Aubrey, Christian, Genevieve, or Rick, you know?
Yeah.
Because those people are gonna get out immediately.
Okay. Sure.
We're almost there.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just double checking because I'm like,
I know, because my list is I'm feeling good about my list. I'm feeling good.
So I'm just making sure I'm saying the right things, because I thought I was like taking 2 seasons and merging them into one, but that's just what happened on 1 season.
Gotcha. Well, whenever you're ready, it's your 7th pick of the draft for Team Craig.
I mean, you're saying Tiffany's going to go under the radar. You know who actually went under the radar that season?
Well, there's only one other person, and I'm guessing you mean Q.
What? What do you mean there's only one other person on the list?
Well, you said you know who else went under the radar that season. I'm guessing it wasn't Q.
Right. It's Charlie.
So that's your pick?
I'll take Charlie.
All right.
Team Swiftie. Taylor Swift.
I did see that episode where he listed like every freaking Taylor Swift song, which was pretty impressive.
This, like, from memory. Like,
from memory too is insane.
The song with Ben, and they're just like, oh, let's. Like, I don't know that I could name that many songs like total of anybody.
That's actually insane that he And what was the guy naming? What was the other band?
I don't know what Ben was naming. I think it was just naming
It was like a rock band or something.
rock songs of.
It was a certain band though.
I mean, I could Google this, but I won't.
Eh, not that important. You're still going with Charlie. Oh wait, let me update the thing.
I need a healthy balance of old era and new era.
All right. So what do you have? 3 new era, 4 old.
Mm-hmm.
And I have same for me. Okay. All right. It's funny looking at who we have left on the list.
Here this long.
What is that?
Can't believe you let Sari be on here this long.
I don't know. Maybe I'll pick her next. I don't know. We have there are good players on this list still remaining.
Still a winner.
Yeah.
But is their threat level too high?
That's the big question. That's the big question. Okay. Let me look at my list. I think Okay. Oh, God. This is where it gets tough because now I'm like, now it's okay. I said that last time. I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna do what I did last time and take 1,000 hours. I think I am gonna go. Craig, you're putting too much pressure on me. Okay. I have 3 people in mind.
Okay, I have 2 people in mind.
I'm gonna go with. Okay. Call me crazy. Call me maybe. But I'm gonna go with the challenge beast. I'm gonna go Jonathan.
Okay, good. I was hoping you wouldn't say my pick, so appreciate it. Jonathan's really good too.
I think he's super likable, and it's like, yes, he's like a physical threat, but
he carried his tribe to the end of his season, and Marianne won.
Yeah.
There was like no threat of safety.
Yeah, I mean,
she was able to be like, hey, I have this idol here. I didn't use it. And then boom, she wins.
Yeah. And just because you're dominant in challenges doesn't necessarily mean like you're guaranteed to win. And he's a trustworthy guy. So it's not like he's like good at challenges and he's manipulative. Like someone with a really good strategy, like a Camila, could take the win over Jonathan, even if Camila didn't win as many challenges, because if Camila was masterminding the whole thing. But
you're on the same tribe, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Perfect. All right. That's my pick. Jonathan. What do you think?
It's pretty good. I mean, I would have called him by a different name.
Jungle Boy. Oh, that's Azie.
No.
Godzilla.
Aquaman.
That's true. Okay.
His tribe's blue. He's super muscular. He looks like that one actor dude who plays Aquaman that I can't think of right now because I woke up like 2 hours ago.
Momoa. Jason Momoa. Momoa. Speaking of Momoa, it's time for your 8th pick.
I'm gonna have to go with financial analyst Emily Flippin, the other half of the Clock Tower Alliance. So it might be, it could have been a preseason gaming that cemented this duo. I don't think they're as big of a duo as say Christian and Devins is, but I mean the fact that Drew's not picking anybody up on the Orange tribe, gives me the availability to,
What?
okay, let's go ahead and pick all these people up.
Oh, have I still not picked up anybody from Orange? Wait. Oh shit. Yeah, maybe I should have got crap because I was actually wait, what team is Emily on?
Orange.
Oh, she is. Wait, no, sorry, Jonathan. What team is Jonathan on?
Blue.
Teal. He's on teal.
Teal.
Thank God he's not on purple. Okay, wait, I haven't gotten anyone. Okay, you know what?
It's okay. You don't have to like orange.
No, but it's like if
personal preference.
But then it's like if orange loses.
If orange wins, then blue and purple go to tribal, and one of your players goes home because that's the only people on your team.
Exactly. So maybe I should pick someone from orange unless we get a tribe swap soon. Which
could happen.
I mean, unless like Azie starts becoming a challenge beast and like they go off, but you never know. Okay.
Financial analyst Emily Flippin, she was on the same season as D, was almost one of the reasons why D might not have won her season, was because Austin and Drew had pulled Emily to their side, had saved her from the yellow tribe, which kind of was decimated. And so if they had been able to get Julie out, then they would have majority alliance. Emily would have probably made top 3. Who knows who would have won that season, but it probably, I feel like Dee still would have had a chance because she still had Austin wrapped around her finger, but Emily was definitely vying for the attention there, and just trying to save her own skin. And so you have financial analyst Emily Flippin, sipping her wine, and that's like the meme people remember from that season. And she's been playing Clock Tower with Christian, and she's a little chaotic in how she plays, but I think that sort of like, hey, we've hung out before, we've met before, and now we're on the same tribe. I think that has they've cemented themselves as the strong 3: Christian, Rick, Emily. Jenna's now gone, so majority is 4. Those 3 just need to pick up one person.
I'm not gonna lie. I was so close to picking her. And now that I realize she's on orange, I kind of wish I did.
I'm in your cabeza.
Whew. Okay. Dang. Okay, now that one actually got me. That got me. Okay. Okay.
15.
I am gonna go with let me look at my list. I'm kind of straying from the list. I'm gonna kind of.
I don't have a list, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of go off the fly. Let's see. Wait, 1, 2. Okay. With my 8th pick of the 2026 Survivor 50 Fantasy Draft, I'm gonna go with Chrissy. Wait. Yeah, Chrissy. So still nobody from Orange. I really hope Orange doesn't win.
Oh, well, Chrissy is who I thought you were going to pick instead of you picking Tiffany that round.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of knew you were thinking that. You kind of hinted at that. But that's who I'm going with. So yeah, I'm looking at Emily right now and I'm like, dang, should I have gone her? Hopefully she gets out next and I could be relieved. Anyway.
Maybe during the season we could trade.
No trades. No trades.
Oh, we could trade players.
No, we're locked.
Oh, I'm always down to trade for Rizzo. RIZGOD, Rizgod, baby.
I guess if we both agree, I don't know, but
maybe later when maybe somebody's stock on my side is a little bit higher, and maybe Rizzo's a little bit lower.
That's true.
Like,
that's true. Okay.
Maybe I'll be like, oh, who's in a winner position, really big winner position over here on this side. Okay, maybe Mike White's found like 4 idols.
Yeah,
like, Drew, I'll trade Mike White for Rizzo and another player of your choosing, and it's up to you to pick it.
Wait,
he's got 4 idols. It's up to you.
Wait, how many people would you give me?
I'll give you Mike White with 4 idols, and you would give me 2 people.
Why would I give you 2 people?
You have a guy who's got 4 idols. Why wouldn't you pick him up?
You're just assuming Mike White's gonna get 4 idols.
Yeah, this is my example.
Got you.
We could trade 1 for 2, and eventually,
Nah, I'm not giving you an extra player. Why don't you give me Mike White and D, and I'll give you Rizzo?
It's tempting. It's very tempting. That would still not give you somebody on orange.
Wait, are you serious? No, oh crap, you're right.
He's just collecting the purples and blues. He just wants the purples and blues.
Oh my god. Okay, well now we're actually getting to a point where there's only there's 4 people on orange, 1 person on purple, right? Wait, we already got we finished blue.
Yeah.
What do you mean
we?
So I am guaranteed to get someone on orange.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's pretty good. But I mean, you still gotta speak to Chrissy. She should have won her season had Ben not found idol after idol after idol after idol.
That is true. That is true.
But I mean, you do have to kind of be a little crafty. It depends on how many idols they have in like every season. Because when they first introduced it, they only had 1 hidden immediate idol, and when you found it, boom, it was done.
I thought it was
that sucker until final 5.
Yeah, I thought it was weird how Jeff actually said at Tribal, if anybody has an idol, now's the time to use it, because the other tribe, now that tribe knows that there's idols, but the other tribes don't know. So I guess, do you have to go to tribal council to find out that idols are in play?
Every episode, like every tribal, he'll say it.
No, but we didn't know if the fans voted for idols or not. They didn't reveal that. So we only found out that there were idols in the game because Jeff said it. But he only said it to that tribe. The other tribes don't know if there's idols in the game.
Well, it would be really bad if there were no idols in the game and Jeff still said it and they were just looking for no reason. So I think they would still do that.
Yeah.
Be diabolical, but yeah.
Well, Jeff. 8th pick. Who are you going to go with? Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters.
That's what you wanted me to say, but
I know.
Well, I'll probably leave Q just as like Drew will pick him up and have way too many purples. So you're not my last pick, Q, but you're a lot higher than that. But I know Drew won't pick you up.
How do you know that, bro? I have not picked up anybody from orange so far. Maybe I'm going to keep to that.
You could, and then you're more likely to. I mean, you can have Q skirt if you want, but I definitely have to. You took Coach, and I'll take Azie.
Okay.
I can't let you have both, and yes, my voice did crack when I said Coach, so I'll own it.
I didn't even notice that. All right. Why Azie? Just because I have Coach, or is there? Do you think Azie is?
Well, we have the same amount of hair, and it's both super.
You and Azie have the same amount of hair.
No, I'm kidding. I don't. And his name's Oscar now, but also I've met Oscar at one of these watch parties, so that just increases,
You met Azie at a watch party.
Yeah. I don't remember what season it was. I think it was 47.
And you know what, though? He does have an extra vote. Or wait, what does he have?
An idol and an extra vote.
Idol and extra vote. So He's in a good spot. I mean, hopefully he, uses it this time.
And he's got Suri, and
He's got
Suri survived the vote, and so it just depends. Like now I have people that are on opposite sides of the same tribe gunning for each other. Who it might happen, it might not, but.
So according to our list, we think these 4 people are going to get out next. I'm not saying they will, but
I mean, according to my list, these 4 people and your 9 are going to get out next.
Funny. Well, if these 4 people are going to get out, then oh well, I guess I would still lose anyway. Okay. With my next pick. Wait. I'm trying to see what I'm just counting the people I have. Okay. With my next pick in the 2026 Survivor Fantasy Draft, I'm going to go with, I know she just won. I know I haven't seen her season, but she's a winner. She seems like a smart player. She beat Colby in Jenga. She has what does she have now? Wait, the Billie Eilish? Wait, is that what she has? No. Who has
she has a block of vote.
Block of vote. Who is the Billie Eilish idol?
Azie.
Oh yeah. The Billie Eilish idol. All right, she's a block of vote. She's I do not know much about her. She could be viewed as a threat because she just won, but nobody saw her season, and that's why I pick her in one of the first ones. But I feel confident that she could maneuver. I'm gonna go with Hannah Montana Savannah. And
I hope you call her that every single time you bring her on screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hannah Montana Savannah. For no other reason than it just rhymes. Yeah, kind of, not really. All right.
His first orange.
So I have all right, so you go, and then I have 1 pick left.
So do I make a good pick, or do I make a pick and then have you have to choose between 2 people? So I could make a pick here and then make your next pick easier for you, or I could make a pick here and make your next pick harder for you. And so for that reason, I'm going to pick up Joe.
I was thinking about getting Joe, but then I was like, Joe and Jonathan, they're both like challenge beasts, but
right. I have one, you have the other, and that's pretty much how everything's going right now.
That's pretty fair. Yeah, we're pretty even. Okay.
I pick up Joe because he's very, very popular pick. Season 48.
I know. I kind of wish I had.
He's very empathetic, and that's why people liked him. But it was weird because there was a mix. Like the people who are like more into cutthroaty Survivor hated him because he was just so like loving and passionate towards Eva most of the season. But the people who like Survivor from Facebook, they're like, oh, I love Joe. He's amazing. So like my mom's like, oh, I love Joe. He's amazing. And then me, I'm like, I would like to see more sort of like cutthroat gameplay, but like,
I agree.
I still think that there's strength in being sort of that passionate guy. Plus, on Orange Tribe, he is the sort of strength to a point, and I just realized I have all the orange men.
Yes, you do.
So if there's one guy to go, I'll just lose somebody. So that's great. Yeah.
I'm
gonna pick Joe because he's a fireman.
I did want Joe. I think from your list, the two that I would have
Joe and Emily.
Joe and Emily I would have been okay with. But you know what though? It's only two. Everybody else, and you know what? Who did I get instead? I got wait. I got Chrissy and Savannah. I'll take that. I'll take that. So we have two left. We have Q and we have Suri. Now, I guess I'll give my the debate for both. Q is if I pick Q, I have pretty much picked the entire right. Did I pick the entire purple tribe? Wait, did I get the entire purple tribe? No. Wait. No, you have Aubrey and Genevieve. Okay. So if purple loses and if I have Q, okay. So okay. I love Suri. Suri is great. But that I didn't know it was gonna be but that first episode, it scared me just to see and sometimes I mean I didn't even finish her season, but Kenzie was was almost gonna go in first or second or whatever, I don't even know, but she ended up winning. So sometimes that's just what happens. So who you never know, Suri might just get herself through. She's definitely not gonna win, but she might get by. I don't know. But because I already have an outstanding number of orange with one orange player, I'm not gonna crowd up my orange. I'm gonna go with not A, not B, not C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, but Q. Did you like that? That was good, right?
I did.
I'm gonna go with Q. Is that his full name?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. And that leaves you with Suri. How do you feel about having Suri on your team?
I'm fine with it. I said I liked orange. I was gonna take as many oranges as I can, and you allowed me that exactly. And I baited you out by saying I'd let you take Q, but I was like, I'll take Q. And in your head, you're like, no, you can't have that. I want that. And I was like, okay. So I was able to get, orange, they've already gotten out of the way their elimination as long as they don't hit the chopping block for the next maybe 1 episode, 2 episodes. They have a chance to sort of even the score.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 people on your team right here that don't even have a vote.
Wait, who? Colby and
Q don't have votes.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
So the rest of the purple tribe has 5 votes. And
sorry for interrupting you. Wait, I don't want to mess up the order. Wait, I was just moving stuff, but I don't want to mess up the order. I'll leave it like that for now.
You messed up the order?
No. This is the order we got in. Okay. All right. Out of 10, how do you feel about your team? How confident do you feel?
9.1.
That's a good rating. Do you want to ask me how my rating?
I feel like it's like a 6 or a 7.
No. Anyway, okay. Well, we'll see you guys later. Why don't you ask me what my rating is?
Yeah, what's your rating?
Probably like a 9.2.
9.2. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm just kidding.
That's fine. Before we do end the stream, I do want to explain how I would have approached Survivor Season 50.
Just like as a whole?
If I was creating the whole season.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
So this was my Grandmaster plan, and it would have taken, maybe a year to actually come to fruition. You can't really put 24 people on a season of this magnitude. Mm-hmm. So I think you have to pull And it might not be fair to like season 49, but I think you have to pull 48 people, one from each season. You split them up, random draw, and you have 2 concurrent games of Survivor being played at the exact same time on 2 different beaches. So you have 24 people on beach 1 and 24 people on beach 2. Now, I don't know who you would have for hosts of the game, but depending on if you brought back some winners and some losers, I think 2 great hosts would then be Boston Rob as a host number 1 and Tyson Apostle as host number 2. And so you have these 2 hosts leading their games through enough tribal councils to whittle them both down to 12 people over here and 12 people over here. Meanwhile, you have everybody thinking that, oh my gosh, Jeff quit. Jeff's not doing any more Survivor. 49 was Jeff's last season. Well, then you get down to 12 people. You introduce the tribes to each other, and you bring Jeff back in as host. Big fireworks.
It's like the episode ends with Jeff, like a Jeff reveal. It's kind of like a Cobra Kai episode ending.
Right. So then you have them repick tribes. They're in 24 people. They're like, what the heck? Where did these people come from? Wait, were they doing the exact same thing as us? You have 12 people who survived their 24 team bracket or people bracket. 12 people who survived their 24 people bracket. Bring them together and then start season 50 just as we've done now. And maybe they did do this. Who knows if they had an extra 12, Oh yeah, all the people who are like, I wish I was on the season. But I think it would have been better to have a lot more people kind of play into this, like a March Madness sort of Survivor. It would take a lot more time, and you definitely have to be like, shh, Jeff isn't hosting anymore. Jeff isn't host. And then, bring it all back. But that's kind of how I would have done it, just kind of more pizzazz.
Wow. I like that idea. I just don't know if they would be creative enough to go down there.
No, that's why they never touched it. Nobody. They didn't call me. They didn't be like, "Hey, Craig, let's make Survivor 50." Like you said it. So.
Yeah, instead of doing something cool like that, they want to go with the Billie Eilish Idol.
Boomerang Idol.
Oh God! And then assume we're gonna get the freaking Jimmy Fallon Idol, or what? I don't even know. But that's a good idea. I think I agree that like Survivor needs something like that. I don't like the fact that Survivor, the new era, is 41, 42, 43. It's just numbers. I miss the themes. And even like, and I understand, like, I think they said, like, coming up with themes each season is difficult. And I get that. But even like mixing up the locations or just like, just something to distinguish each season. Because when I think of like 41 to 49, it's just like all like the same to me. It's just, it's just all numbers. But then you look at like Survivor, Token Cheese, Cook Islands, like, those seasons. Those are iconic seasons. So, and
then now we just have Survivor 4X. It doesn't even matter what number it is. It's 4X, all the numbers.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. It's just not as, it's not as fun. It's not as fun. And I guess like, maybe the budget, I'm sure that's a huge reason, they've been shooting everything in Fiji, but even if you're going to shoot everything in Fiji, like you could like Survivor, the snakes attack or something, I don't know. And then make it like a season, like the theme is, or like, I don't know, like
the snakes attack.
The snakes attack. Survivor the snakes. No. Wait.
I feel like a better theme would be Survivor, bread versus water.
Wait, wait. What are the idols or the immunity? Not the hidden immunity idols, but the challenge idols. What are those? Are those like ravens?
I thought it was like a griffin.
Okay, griffin. Okay, so like like take that and call it like Survivor, the griffin attack, or not the griffin attack, but something with that where it's like, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. No, I'm telling you, it like something where you're incorporating, just so you could call it something. Just so you could call it something.
Sounds like you're trying to do some sort of Legends of the Hidden Temple, the Purple Panthers versus the Gray Goose.
Something like that. Just something. Also, I think it's actually like, okay, look. There comes a point, I feel like with like certain movies, certain shows, like, I try to there's certain times where like I'm not happy about certain decisions with movies and shows, but if I am gonna keep watching the show or the movie, it's like I either have to like get past that or just like try and look past it, or else I'm just gonna not enjoy the whole thing. And the biggest thing for me was the fact that you had 12 people, half the cast from season 40, which it's not even just the fact that
41 onward. Season 40 was Winners at War.
Sorry. Thank you so much for the clarification.
I just brought 12 people from season 40 and it was just winners, just all old era winners. And then old
that would have been kind of cool.
Winners.
But yes, at seasons 41 and on. So they have 12 people from the new era, which the new era is like freaking 9 seasons, compared to the old era being like 40 seasons. That's like kind of the numbers are kind of not really, so when you go half and half, you're not really balancing it out. And also, I just think the way they promoted this season and the way they talked about it and the hype around it, this is Survivor 50. This is the representation of all of Survivor. If this is a representation of all of Survivor, why do we have 3 people from Survivor 46? Why do we have 3 people from Survivor 48? Why do we have 2 people from Survivor 49? Why do we have 3 winners from the 40s? It doesn't feel like a representation of everything. And it's like, I love Coach. I love Azie and Sari and Colby. But like, those are the main representatives. Like when you look back at when you looked at that promo video for the opening, where's Russell Hantz? Give me Russell Hantz. Give me some, like, I don't know. And then also, like, isn't it like, didn't they skip like all of like season?
Did you hear, Drew? It's a family show now. No more Russell Hantz. No butt naked Richard Hatch.
No.
You can't be having people that are like the real. Like you go back and you see heroes versus villains. Most of the people that are on the villains tribe, I don't think they're like family-oriented TV.
Oh yeah, they would never do that. Remember Randy?
This is G-rated Survivor.
Literally, exactly. There's nobody on this cast. I'm looking at this cast right now. There's nobody on this cast that's like controversial or like crazy. Like, yeah, I guess I can't really
say crazy. So
okay, yeah, but like okay, it's true. I didn't watch all of the season, so I can't really judge too much. But like, like Philip Shepherd, or
yeah, you have to go. You're next to go.
Dude, wait, or what's his name? Rocky. Remember Rocky?
I don't
know, just like some like personalities, like some like wild personalities, but everyone in here is like very nice and kind and like friendly. And
it's so weird. I think all the new era are in like a group chat together. they probably have like a group me or like a Discord, and they're all just like, "Oh, you're gonna be at this watch party. I'm gonna go there too." And nobody wants to like offend anybody, but yeah, there's like the people who are like, "You and me, we got beef." Like, okay, well, is this just WWE? Is it for TV? Are we playing it out? Just be like, you know, is it real?
Yeah, like, are there any rivalries in this?
Besides
Other than-
Azie Coach?
Yeah, besides Azie and Coach.
Well, maybe that's season 51.
Dude, I was just
Rival.
Survivor Rivals. I was literally just gonna say, you can't think of a theme? Do Survivor Rivals. Bro, Russell, Boston Rob, Azie, Coach, Corinne, and Sugar. I don't even know. You just like, actually, no, Corinne's messed up.
You do have to get both sides to say yes. If one side says no, well, there goes that pair.
That is true. That is true. But just something.
It's
I don't know.
Sort of like, you know, they if they didn't get Ralph to say yes to doing Cobra Kai, then there would be no show, right? So
yeah,
they get both sides to say yes, even though one side does say yes beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody be like, yeah, sure, I'm good for Survivor, and then like their rival pairing says no. Well, then now you have a guy who's like, well, I'm still free. Find me another rival, and it's like, well, you don't have another one. You can't be on the show. So they do have to be a little bit delicate about that, because being like, oh yeah, we want you on the show, and then not contacting you afterwards, and that's like a bad taste in your mouth. You don't want that to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. We were also talking, I said, wait, who did I say was a snub? Amanda Kimmel. Thought she should have been on the season.
Malcolm Freeberg should have been on there.
Malcolm.
I still remember he went to Ponderosa, and then I think it was like not a deleted scene, but like something afterwards. Maybe he tweeted, but he was like, "I found the perfect Ponderosa recipe," and it was like a peanut butter, ice cream, whiskey, like float. I think I screenshotted the recipe. It's somewhere in my photos, but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try that. I never did, but if I ever went to Ponderosa, I'm gonna have a Malcolm Freeberg peanut butter alcoholic drink.
Malcolm would have been good. Richard Hatch, as we said.
I mean, we've seen some of these people on other shows. Like they've dabbled. Like there's people on like Traders, like Carolyn Weiger, and then
Carolyn should have been on this season.
Persisted on the Challenge USA. Like, you know, you had your winners. Ben, Ben was on there, and I just didn't want to mess up his last name. Chris Underwood was on there. Tyson Apostle popped up on there. What's the Dominic from Ghost Island who didn't win? He was on Challenge USA.
He should have been on the season.
So I mean, they have people that have been dabbled around to like different shows. So we have seen them, but yeah, they just haven't gotten their shot on Survivor again. So yeah, Dominic would have been nice.
Earl would have been good. I'm looking at a list right now of people that the Survivor 50. Hell yeah. My girl Camila said Philip, the specialist, should have been on this season. And I agree, Camila. I agree.
She says that now, but if he was on her tribe and he assigned her a role that she didn't like, that would be like, we wouldn't hear the end of it.
And you know what's funny? Your boy Rizzo said Malcolm.
No, Malcolm's a good pick.
He's a good pick. And we have a comment here from Power Ranger Donnie. Hello, Drew, Craig, and all. Hope everyone is well on this 11th anniversary of the passing of Star Trek's original. Oh no. Do you watch Star Trek? Do you know about Oh wait, did you just do the thing?
I just did a little hand thing.
Wait, let me see. I can't do that, by the way.
You can.
No, like my
Try doing the pinky first.
And then oh, I'm doing it.
He's doing it.
Oh, well, rest in peace. Oh, it's but thank you for coming in, Donnie. I have mixed feelings about Paramount Skydance winning the bid to buy Warner Bros. Oh yeah, did that just happen?
Recently, I think there was like Netflix was trying to buy them out too.
Huh, crazy. Anyway, yeah. Well,
There's a new Star Trek series. It's on Paramount.
okay.
Starfleet. I think that one's very interesting. I know the main character. He just finished acting school like a year or two ago, and they've already actually started filming season 2 of the show without even waiting for like the green light to go ahead and like waiting for people to see how the show came out. Talented cast. Just, like acting looks so like effortless.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. So with this draft, what we're gonna do is I mean, you and I are gonna check in each week, with each other, and we'll, see who goes home.
Still here?
What is that?
We get a point for whoever's still here after the episode. It's like every week that like your one of your players is still there, you get a point. Would you want to do it something like that, or you just see who's there for the end?
I think who's the last one standing. So like what I could do is I can make like let's say oh well, I'm not gonna pick my team because nobody on my team's going home. But let's say like Mike goes out first, I could make the picture black and white. How do I do this?
Oh, you're gonna black and white them like the traders does?
Or like Big Brother.
Yeah, Big Brother.
How do I which one? No. Vibrance?
Saturation.
Oh, there, vibrance or saturation. Okay. Saturation, you're so smart. Okay, there you go. All right. So and we'll do that. And we'll like, I'll make like a post like each week, to like say like where we're at with it. What do you think about that? About doing it that way? So not a point system, but like an elimination based system.
Okay, that's good.
So we'll check in after I'm actually not gonna be able to watch that episode live on Wednesday. Because I'm actually seeing a friend of yours who is in New York City right now. Okay. And she's performing in her first off-Broadway show.
I feel like I should know
that. She's a loyal member of the dojo. She's a badass.
That's cool. She got off Broadway? Okay.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
I'm talking about Paid and List, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, she's in Heather's the Musical off Broadway.
No, she should be perfect as a Heather.
Yeah, I've never seen Heather's. I don't know what it's about. So I was supposed to see it opening night, but then I got hurt and things changed that. So I'm gonna go see it. And then I was gonna go see it last week, but then it snowed. The snow happened, and then so I'm seeing it on Wednesday nights. So unfortunately, I'm gonna be missing the episode of Survivor, but I will watch it on Thursday. So just don't tell me.
Spoil it.
No. And I'm gonna stay off the internet and all that. But I do want to watch it like
okay, cool.
So
well, have fun with that. Seeing Peyton, obviously, if you do get the chance to say hey, be like, Craig says hey, and then she'll be like, who? And then you'll be like, oh, you remember Craig, and you just show her a photo, and she'll be like, oh, I've said hey to him once or twice.
No, you guys were in the same dojo for a bit.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm downplaying.
Oh, gotcha. You're being chill. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like when I see her, I'll be like, I don't know if like she's gonna remember me or if I have to be like, hi Payne, by the way, I'm Drew cobrakaikid with the YouTube channel. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm excited to see her. She's gonna do great. I heard she's been doing good so far. And yeah. I'm also gonna do like after the episodes come out, I'll probably do like a little like selfie video like I did for the first episode, just like a quick immediate thoughts. You and I will chat. And I mean I'm sorry that I'm sorry about your team.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Because
I'm good.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. May the best person win. Team Drew versus Team Craig. Survivors ready. Go. Awesome. Well, any last thoughts before we say goodbye?
No, I don't think so. I think we pretty much covered like all of it. Nothing comes to mind.
Well, I will say Craig has considered being on Survivor. So if you guys want to see Craig on Survivor, comment below. I'm going to put out a post actually, if that's okay with you. Can I put out like a poll or a post or something that says like this post if you think Craig should do Survivor, just so we could like get like and then you can see like all these people watch it. Could we do that?
You could. I'm not the biggest fan of flying, so if you want to get me to Fiji, knock me out.
Okay. Well, we'll figure that out. Yeah, maybe we'll sail you across wherever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure that out. Awesome.
I'd love to be a first boot.
You'd love to be a Jenna. Sorry, Jenna. I love you, Jenna. Well, Craig, thank you for doing this. This was fun. And may the best person win.
May the best Craig win.
May the best Craig win. Fair. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time on Flip the Script. Oh yeah, you want to shout out like a social media, or where can people follow you?
If people do want to follow me, they can find me as Aeritas on Instagram, which is, I probably should change the name at some point in time, but it's AERITAAS.
Perfect. And I linked it in the description too, so people can check it out. Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Craig. Thank you, everybody. See you guys next time on Flip the Script.